Hey all you workout enthusiasts out there, Paul Christopher here at Gravity and Oxygen Fitness, Boca Raton, Florida. I'm here to talk with you today about the importance of a proper mobility prep session before any intense workout. Now I'm a firm believer that there's three primal areas that you should get prepped and primed before any intense session. Number one would be your foot and ankle area, number two would be your hip joint, and number three would be your thoracic spine. Okay friends, let's start off with that first area of importance, the foot and the ankle. Why is this so crucial? Well, simply because it's the first point of contact when it comes to human locomotion. So how can we prime that area? Let's show you. I'm gonna lean onto any stable surface, could be a tower, could be a wall, anything that's gonna be sturdy. I place my back foot and the heel specifically on the ground, and I begin to actively, aggressively rock my ankle side to side. After 5 or 10 seconds of that, I begin to shift my hip side to side, working further up the chain into the calf muscle. Now, beyond moving side to side, we can also do a forward drive to put elongation and tension where the Achilles tendon meets that calf. And then I can simply raise the opposite knee, and I call this painting the wall. And by doing this, you're providing a rotational movement within the ankle, but also in that hip further up the axis. All right, so in review, you have your ankle rock, you have your hip shift, and you have the forward drive, and then you have rotation of your knee, painting the wall. First area, foot and ankle. Okay friends, moving up the body, region number two, the hip. Super important because it's a ball and socket joint, meaning it moves in all three directions. Let's show you how to emphasize that. What I'm gonna do is lunge into my forward leg, raise my hands, and then immediately swing that forward leg to become the back leg. And all I do is gently go back and forth into a forward lunge and into what we call a pigeon reach back. Now in that, I'm mobilizing my actual other hip that's grounded by the knee to the floor. And in that rotation, I'm getting mobility and priming my body. I would simply switch legs and do that again for another 20 seconds. The second movement that I find important for the hips is pelvic tilting. My analogy is bringing my hips towards my ribs. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with my back somewhat arched, and then I'm going to tuck in my tailbone and then release that naturally, bringing my hip or my shorts line up towards my chest, going back and forth in a pelvic tilt. So those are two basic primal movements for the hip. Now we go further up the chain to that third area, the thoracic spine. It's a really big word for me. Just kidding, you can laugh, it's okay. I'm gonna show you the first motion, basic cat camel, rounding into a C curve, lifting my head, arching my back into an S curve. And all I do for the next 20 seconds is go from C curve into an S curve. Now further, that area can also rotate. So I then take my hand behind my back, my left leg is off to the side, and now I simply begin to rotate my shoulder to the ceiling, allowing my eyes to follow that movement right there. Another great exercise for the thoracic spine. The last one is going onto both knees in the kneeling position, crossing your fingers behind your head, retracting your elbows. I'm going to rotate to my right, and I'm going to forward bend with my left elbow, and I go just the opposite. I rotate left, forward bend right elbow. Conversely, we can go ahead and rotate right and also extend to the right, and then rotate left and extend to the left. That's a great way to increase your range of motion mobility-wise through your thoracic spine. Hopefully you've enjoyed all three regions, the foot and the ankle, the hip and your mid, back, the thoracic spine. Some helpful hints to get you better prepped for those intense workouts. On behalf of everybody here at Gravity and Oxygen, we wish you a great day.